Hello everyone, this is Ben from VGBlaster, and today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a Buddyfight opening for the new Buddyfight Triple D start deck, the Star Dragon World one, Cross Dragoner. Don't worry, I am still doing Vanguard content, absolutely. I've not been able to upload a lot of stuff recently because I've not been able to get onto my locals and get some stuff done. So hopefully that'll get back on track this week, and hopefully I can get some more games filmed, some more decks. Deck profiles done. So don't worry, I'm not abandoning Vanguard. Buddyfight is going to be a bit of a casual thing for me now. Probably just going to make some Star Dragon World stuff because I do like the look of it. So yeah, like I said, don't worry, there's plenty of Vanguard stuff coming soon, and then hopefully I can get a box opening, things like that, for set 6, Transcension of Blade and Blossom. So no, yeah, so usual trial deck stuff, your life counter with Jack on it, and Triple D, and then it looks like a rulebook and a playmat. So let's get into the deck, because that's what we're here for, I imagine. So out of the 3 trial decks they're bringing out, or have brought out, I think there's this one, there is a Dragon World one, and a Darkness Dragon World one. This is probably, I don't want to say the worst, but like maybe the least consistent. Like the Darkness Dragon World one is apparently very, very good in terms of because it mills your opponent's deck and kills a lot of stuff, and then the normal Dragon World one is just very aggressive. So I think this is a very more defensive and definitely benefits from cards from other sets. So sorry, the light's pretty harsh today. So we get like a triple rare patterned Jackknife Dragoner Wall. So these are the new impact monsters that you only play at the end in your final phase. I hope you can see. And so we're going to our normal. This is size 3, 4 Quasar Steincross. This guy's pretty good, but he's very hard. If you're just going to plan on using stuff from this deck, he's very hard to really get anything in his soul. His skill is, his core cost is 3 gauge, and then when he enters the field on the left or right, you can use 1 card from your drop zone and put it into this card's soul. He also has double attack and soul guard, so that's very good. Like I said, you don't get any size 0 dragon arms or anything in this set, or any way really of putting anything else from your hand or drop zone into the card's soul. So you know he'll work a lot better for the stuff. But yeah, so that's your only size 3 in this set. Next we have our size 2 monsters. This is Star Dragoner T Alpha. Core cost is pay 1 gauge, and put the top card of your deck into this card's soul. And Soul Guard, very good power and crit, but obviously low defense to compensate for that, and you get 2 of him, I believe. And we just get like a vanilla size 2 Star Dragoner Proto Fuser. So he's a Neo Dragon, so you can put your Dragon Arms in him, but he doesn't have the Soul Guard. T Alpha does have the Soul Guard, by the way, forgot to mention that. So I believe you have 4 of him. Yeah, so he's alright, decent stats, good crit. And next for size 2 we have Star Dragoner Straggler, I believe it is. So his core cost is 1 gauge, and then when he enters the field you can put Dragon Arms from your drop zone into your hand. So he's good just for getting your Dragon Arms back if you've gone through quite a lot. A bit later on game you get 2 of him. So next we move on to our size 1s. This is Dragon Arms Vogel. This is a reprint from the first Star Dragon World trial deck, I believe. His effect is when he's in the soul of a Neo Dragon, that Neo Dragon gets move. And obviously has the cross knives effect. When he's on the field you can put him into the soul of a Neo Dragon. And you get 4 of him, so it's very good. If you haven't had any, you don't have any other Star Dragon World cards, he's a very good Dragon Arms card to have. So next we have Star Dragoner Blazer. He's a size 1, 3000 attack, 2,000 defense, 2 crit, quite good stats for size 1, and he also has move. So with this deck you do have a lot of stuff with Vogel and stuff. Your idea is to keep, on your turn, open up your centre so you can attack with your item, and then close it up to be a bit more defensive on your opponent's turn. So you get 4 of him. Next we have a new Dragon Arms. Dragon Arms Slowing. His effect is when he's in the soul of a Neo Dragon, when it attacks, if you do not have a monster in the centre, put the top card of your deck into your gauge, and that only activates once per turn. Appears very good, keeps your gauge up, and it is only when they attack, so you don't need to hit or anything. And next we have Dragon Arms Strength. He's in the Dragon Arms, obviously, with cross knives. When he's in the soul of a Neo Dragon, on your field. That card gets plus 2000 power and penetrate. So this is Cavalier, Light Cavalier, from the original Trial deck, who also gave penetrate, but this one gives plus 2000. But the downside is this guy's stats are a little lower than Cavalier. So if you were planning on just having him on the field, he's not as good, but when he's in the Soul of a Neo Dragon, he's a little better, just giving your Neo Dragon's power to get over some walls. So you get 2 copies of him. I believe this is the final, yep, final size one. You also get 2 of, which is Star Dragoner Crossfear, who's like a size 1 kind of brick wall with 6000 defense, obviously very low attack, but 2 crit as well, so he's quite decent. So on to spells. We have Brave Memory. You can only cast this if you have 5 life or less. It's 1 gauge, and it just lets you draw 2 cards, and you can only use a Brave Memory once per turn, and you get 2 of them. Next is Cosmo Healing. Put the top card of your deck into your gauge and gain 1 life. You get 3 of them. That's quite a decent card. Want to keep your gauge up, especially for like other cards. I know cards coming out and other cards, Dragon World, Star Dragon World cards. You know, you want to keep your gauge up to be able to use stuff. Next we have Surprise Laser. It's a counter spell. Cast cost is pay on gauge and destroy a size 1 monster on your opponent's field. So that's good. Good side deck card. You know, if you're against the deck that uses a lot of size 1s. Next we have Speculite Ring, I think that's how you say it. I'm going to say that. This is also a reprint from the original Trial deck. It's basically your Drago Energy, I think was the original one called. So it's just a counter spell. You choose a Neo Dragon in battle, and for that battle it gets plus 3000 attack and defense and counter attack. So this is very good in this deck, especially because you have a lot. Obviously, you have a lot of cards with Soul Guard. So even if the defense isn't enough, if you have Soul, obviously you lose 1 soul, but then you get the counter attack still. So if it's against a monster that doesn't have soul, it will kill it if the attack is high enough. So it's very good there. Next we have another reprint, which is Earth Barrier. This was from H100 Set 2 Galaxy Burst. It's a counter spell. When you are being attacked, you can nullify the attack and gain 1 life. So you can't use this when your monsters are being attacked, but you can use it when you are being attacked directly. So next we go on to the weapons. This is Single Star Neo Medea, I believe. So it's a quick cost is pay on gauge, and then if you have a Neo Dragon on the field with 1 soul or more, this card gets plus 3000 power. So it can be a 7000 attack weapon, which is very good just to kind of get over some walls, some big monsters, things like that. It also got 2 crit, which is, you know, pretty decent. And finally, just get your standard item. We get 3 of 4 of them, which is Photon Saber, Aurite, I think. Sorry, I butchered that. But yeah, it's pretty standard, 2 crit, 3000 attack, so not great, but you know, if you don't have a lot of other options, it's good to have. And finally we get 3 more of the Jackknife Dragon of Wall. I didn't read his effect before, did I? His core cost is pay to gauge, and put it on top of a monster on your field, and then he has Soul Guard. So he's got some pretty decent stats, 6/6 and 3 crit. So you know, he's decent. Obviously we'll be getting better stuff when the next set comes out, the first Triple D set. So yeah. And finally we get our flag, the Star Dragon World flag. So yeah, that's been my box opening of the product. I don't think I'm going to get the other ones. Unless you guys really want me to open them, I will buy them because they're not that expensive. But I am, like I said, Buddyfight's just going to be a bit of a side game for me. I'm not really going to focus on it, a bit more casual. But I just like Star Dragon World, honestly. And Vanguard releases are slowing down a little bit now, so I feel like I have a bit more open income to buy some of this stuff. So anyway, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, more Vanguard stuff coming soon, and I will get some Buddyfight stuff interspersed in between it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like if you did, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.